There were ice dragons in Lord of the Rings. There were dragons who breathed ice. This is a major development. This is like a game changer. This is revolutionary. By the way, all of this comes from Nerd of the Rings on YouTube. Incredible channel. If you like Lord of the Rings, you guys should already know who he is. So apparently in the 2024 release, The Poems of J.R.R. Tolkien, there's a lot more new information on cold drakes. I haven't picked up the volumes yet, so I don't know, but Nerd of the Rings is like never wrong. But shout out to him. So this whole thing begins with Glaurung, Glaurung the Golden, Glaurung the Worm, Glaurung the First and the Father of the Dragons. Glaurung was wingless. He couldn't fly, but he could breathe fire. He could also kind of cast hypnotic enchantments that make you bang your sister. That's a different thing. Then we get to the winged dragons, the fire drakes, who made their debut during the War of Wrath, led by Ancalagon the Black, the largest and greatest dragon to ever exist. Their coming was accompanied by a tempest of fire and lightning. And then we also have Scartha the Worm, who was slain by Fram of the Eothaid people, the ancestors of the Rohirrim. And then, of course, in the Third Age, you have Smaug the Golden, a fire drake from the north. Now, there were fire drakes, but there were also cold drakes who existed. But the consensus was that a cold drake wasn't a dragon who could breathe ice, it was just a dragon who couldn't breathe fire. Until now, now we know that Scartha the Worm was actually a cold drake, a blind cold drake, and a cold drake can breathe a sort of frosty breath. Which is up for interpretation, but it could just be straight up ice dragons. Now we have fire dragons and we have ice dragons. I can die happy.